The OnePlus 15 might look like an iPhone knockoff, but here's the twist. It just might be the most practical, best value flagship phone of 2025. Forget the hype, the wild designs, or the Hasselblad branding. This year, OnePlus stripped things back, focused on performance and battery life, and ended up making something that quietly outclasses the competition in all the right places. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. It really helps me keep bringing you more tech breakdowns like this one. Think about it. A $900 phone that beats Samsung's next-gen flagships to the newest Snapdragon chip, runs cooler during gaming, lasts almost 2 full days on a charge, and still includes a charger in the box? It's not flashy. It's not trying to reinvent anything, but it might just be the underdog comeback we didn't see coming. So why does this matter? Because OnePlus has spent years trying to stand toe-to-toe with Apple, Samsung, and Google, and usually falling short in either polish, price, or both. The OnePlus 15 doesn't try to win by out-designing or out-marketing them. It wins by being smart where others have gotten lazy. Practical design, insane endurance, and genuinely fast performance at a reasonable price. Let's start with the basics. The OnePlus 15 launches early this year, powered by Qualcomm's latest Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 chip, months before Samsung's Galaxy S26 arrives with the same processor. That's a huge move. This chip isn't just faster, it's cooler and more efficient. OnePlus even tuned it to deliver gaming-level stability, scoring 99% in performance consistency, something you usually only see in dedicated gaming phones. Translation: no throttling, no lag, and no heat-soaked slowdowns, even after 20 minutes of heavy gameplay. Pair that with 12 or 16 gigs of LPDDR5X RAM and up to a terabyte of storage, and you're looking at a mini supercomputer that costs hundreds less than the big names. Now, OnePlus did make some controversial design choices. The phone looks more generic than ever. Flat sides, flat screen, minimal curves, and yes, the iconic alert slider is gone. But that's been replaced with a programmable button, kind of like the action button on an iPhone. So while it's less signature OnePlus, it's more practical. The build feels sturdy, and for once, OnePlus went all in on durability. IP68, IP69, and even IP69K ratings. That means it can survive high-pressure water jets and even a washing machine mishap. Not that anyone's recommending that test. Display-wise, you're getting a 6.8-inch AMOLED panel with a 165 Hz refresh rate and almost absurd brightness, up to 3,500 nits. That's brighter than an iPhone 17 Pro Max or Galaxy S25 Ultra. The only catch? It's a bit reflective outdoors and it doesn't dim quite as low at night as some rivals. But overall, it's one of the sharpest, fastest, and most fluid screens on the market right now. The camera setup might not look new on paper, still triple 50-megapixel sensors, but here's where things get interesting. OnePlus ended its partnership with Hasselblad, yet the photos actually look better. Thanks to a new image engine called Detail Max, images are more natural, less over-sharpened, and colors lean slightly warmer and richer. The main camera now shoots at 26 megapixels by default, giving noticeably sharper results, and the 3.5x periscope zoom produces solid detail even up to 7x. Sure, once you push beyond that, AI noise reduction gets a little too aggressive, but overall, this is OnePlus's most consistent camera system yet. Night shots, especially, are far more realistic now. Gone are the oversaturated neon tones that made earlier OnePlus photos look artificial. The only thing that still needs work is color matching between lenses. The ultra-wide can look colder than the main, but for most people, this is easily a top-tier shooter. Video also steps up this year with support for 4K at 120 frames per second, perfect for smooth slow motion. Regular 4K footage looks cleaner too, with better HDR control and richer detail. But the real jaw-dropper here is battery life. OnePlus crammed in a massive 7,300 mAh battery, the biggest ever in a major flagship, and the results are insane. In tests, it lasted over 30 hours of web browsing, nearly 13 hours of video playback, and more than 14 hours of gaming. For context, that's roughly 40 to 50% longer than most competing flagships. Charging is equally wild. Plug it in with the included Super VOOC charger. Yes, OnePlus still gives you one, and you'll hit 68% in just half an hour, with a full charge in 45 minutes. Wireless charging is supported too, up to 50 watts, though you'll need OnePlus's own Air VOOC pad to get those speeds. There's no new Q2 magnetic standard here, which feels like a missed opportunity, but overall, this phone charges faster than almost anything in its class. Audio and haptics are solid, loud dual speakers, though a bit harsh at max volume, and some of the best vibration feedback you'll find. The only area that still needs polish is software. Oxygen OS 16 looks and feels snappy, but it's increasingly an iOS clone. The camera app, control center, even the animations, they all borrow heavily from Apple. And OnePlus still only promises 4 years of major updates, versus 7 from Samsung and Google. So, should you buy it? If you care about longevity, there's a case to wait for Samsung or Pixel. But if you want sheer value, flagship power, next-gen performance, and unbeatable battery life for under $1,000, the OnePlus 15 might just be the smartest buy of the year. It's not the prettiest, it's not the most original, but it's the most balanced OnePlus we've seen in years. A phone that stops chasing trends and simply focuses on what matters: performance, endurance, and price. After years of near misses, it feels like OnePlus finally remembered who they are, and the Underdog might just be back on top. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section. See you in the next video. Take care.